guys, in this video we're going to talk about LinkedIn lead generation, and in particular we're going to focus on both how to find clients on LinkedIn and also how to optimize your profile so that you can get the maximum amount of conversions. So LinkedIn is quite tricky if you don't approach it in the right way, and in this video I'm going to give you also some of my personal tips and tricks in order to really make the most out of your LinkedIn outreach. This works if you're a freelance designer or even if you have an agency. The same concepts applies really throughout any industries, so anyone watching can really benefit from this. And this is actually an extract from one of the upcoming courses which I'm doing, and it's basically going to be around outreach and finding clients for designers. So without further ado, let's jump into the video. Okay, let's start talking about LinkedIn lead generation. Now, LinkedIn can be a very powerful tool in order to find leads, and again guys, this applies for both freelancers and also agency owners. The principles and the concepts that I'm going to outline in this video and in the live demo that I'm going to do in just a moment are going to apply for pretty much every market, every niche, and every type of service, because the methods and the principles are universal. So the very first thing that we want to consider is the fact that we just need to essentially do two simple actions. The first one is finding who the decision maker is, and then we have to contact them. Now, I stress about the fact that you have to contact the decision maker and not contact just random internal team members, because the decision makers are going to be the ones that are going to make the hiring decisions most of the times. So you're much better off contacting the CEOs, the co-founders, or the top level managers, instead of just contacting, for example, the accountant or the secretary, because they're not going to make they're not going to make the decisions of hiring. So this is extremely important and can really make or break your outreach. And I'm talking about this from experience, because I tried both, and the difference is night and day. So this is a very strong tip and suggestion I want you to keep in mind. Now, when it comes to finding leads on LinkedIn, let's hop on the actual website, and I'm here in my LinkedIn with my profile logged in. So the very first thing which we have to do again is finding the decision makers, and I find that searching for the decision makers on LinkedIn can be a little bit tricky, because the reality is that even if we search for something like SaaS companies, the level of filtering that we have available in the basic account is not really that high. So it's difficult to search essentially if we don't pay for the premium account, and I'm going to show you a way around this, or actually a better way of searching in just a moment. But generally speaking, if we go over here and we want to filter by person, there's a few options, and this is all in Italian, but essentially if you log in your account, you're going to see that there's things like the location and the past agencies or the current agencies in which they're working on, and the sectors. And this can be okay for some of you, but it's really basic and it's going to give you really broad results. So my best recommendation is, if you want to do this in the cheapest way possible and also have better filtering results, is to simply search on something like AngelList. So let's go on Google, and I'm just going to give you like some ideas. So for example, if you know that your ideal client or startups well, just go on AngelList, and you can simply browse companies directly from here. Actually, something around going on companies, and then you can essentially filter out the companies that you want to potentially work with. Here you have a lot of different filtering options, and again guys, this is just one website. If you're looking for clients which are dentists in New York, you're going to find them in dentist directories. If you want to work with real estate agents, just go on directories or hop on Facebook groups or LinkedIn groups where you're going to find specifically real estate agents and so on. So you really have to think through about who is your ideal client even before you do all of this. This is the second step which I'm showing. So the very first thing, you find the ideal client, and then you essentially find them via one of these directories or groups online. So for example, if I go over here and I click on Sencha, I can see that these are the founders. So for example, if I want to search this person on LinkedIn, I'm just going to copy and paste his name and surname, and as you can see, I can literally find them if it's going to load up, hopefully. Okay, here we go. So yeah, essentially you just found his profile, and at this point you simply message him, and the way you message him is going to be pretty straightforward. Really think through what your ideal client is looking from you, and then create a hierarchy, and ideally provide some value in the email. So just try and think of ways by which you can provide some value up front, and then the objective is to hop on a call as soon as possible, because during the call, that's where you really have a chance to build rapport. Just by emailing or texting, you're not going to build a rapport. So it's definitely something which is going to help a lot when it comes to the conversion rate. Now, at this point, you can simply message him, and I strongly recommend you to send follow-ups because on LinkedIn, especially successful people are going to receive a lot of messages. So you really want to send a personalized message as a first thing, and really make it something which is custom for that specific person. Do not copy and paste templates and send blast messages to everyone, because at that point the method is simply not going to work, because they're smart. They're going to understand that you're not genuine, and that you're almost like a robot doing this. So this is the very first thing, and guys, it's very important that the very first line of your message is really good, because as you can see, as I'm browsing through the messages, I haven't checked my LinkedIn in a while, but as you can see, the very first line is crucial, because that's what I'm going to see. So essentially keep this in mind, because again, this is like a make or break scenario. And once you create a list of people you want to contact, you can also contact them via email, or you can also follow up by phone. Just don't be too aggressive with that. Just call them once, and say something around the lines of, hey, I already sent you a few messages, and I was wondering if you were interested in blah blah blah. So essentially this is the technique. Now it worked for many people, and it's just a method which simply works, because LinkedIn is a tool for communication, and if the message which you're going to communicate is going to be something positive that adds value to that person, and they see a possible long-term win-win situation
they're definitely going to be interested. I mean, it really doesn't matter when it comes to all of these methods, LinkedIn, email, Facebook, like whatever method you use. The most important thing is that you're actually genuine and really can deliver value, and that person understands that. So this is something which is really important. Now let's go and discuss about a bonus hack, which is something which not many people know about, and that is the LinkedIn Sales Navigator. So as you can see, there's a premium version of which is called the Sales Navigator, and one of the most important features that we'll be interested in is the fact that you essentially have a much more powerful advanced search feature. And the advanced search feature basically enables you to filter by a lot of very minute search parameters. So you can definitely consider it. There is a free trial option at the time of recording this video, so you might want to consider it. I think that only certain type of profiles is eligible for the free trial, but if you can get it in, I would definitely give it a shot. And again, guys, you can do like you could even potentially leverage the free trial to do a lot of outreach up front, and then you know, you have a bunch of leads which you can then contact throughout weeks or even months on end. So yeah, that's something to consider. But again, guys, it's really good. It's not cheap for sure, but keep in mind that you don't have to necessarily pay for the annual plan. You can go for a monthly plan and just find a lot of leads, and then you simply pay for that one-off, and even if it's like $100 and like you're going to be able to find potentially tens of thousands of dollars worth of clients, and God knows how much you can make with the referrals of those clients. So the return on investment is really ginormous, especially compared to things like Facebook ads or Google ads. It's just a no-brainer. So I wouldn't even think about it if that's the thing. But again, guys, you can have amazing results also with going on websites like AngelList and all of the directories which you can find online. So this is optional, just something more to consider if that's what you're looking for. So yeah, that's essentially it. And one important thing that I want to leave you with is cleaning up your LinkedIn profile before going and doing the outreach. And the reason being is that your LinkedIn profile, like especially if you're contacting them and messaging them directly from LinkedIn, chances are that they're going to look at your LinkedIn profile. So be sure that it's updated, be sure that it looks well, looks clean, and everything is optimized. And one of the best videos in order to really optimize your LinkedIn profile and make it like 110% better than all of your competitors is this video from Dan Locke, and it's basically an interview with Melanie Dodaro, and she's a rock star when it comes to LinkedIn, and she really has a lot of amazing knowledge, and she specializes in optimizing and you know, giving a lot of useful advice to really optimize and make your LinkedIn profile stand out. And this is a 1 hour and 10 minutes webinar, and it's super great the fact that it's free, and I mean, it's just an amazing webinar. So really I would really recommend you to check it out, because the information in here is just priceless. And I mean, I can give you some tips, but referring you directly to the webinar, that's you're just going to get so much value packed for free. So this is definitely a video which really helped me out to optimize my LinkedIn profile, and also helped me with the internal LinkedIn SEO, so that I could receive more traffic essentially for free and automatically. And now you can do that too with this knowledge which was shared for free. So pro tip, focus on reaching out with a personalized message to just a handful of clients every day. So this might take you maybe like 30 minutes to 1 hour, and you essentially do this until your schedule is fully booked. And the reason why I'm recommending you to do this is that it's going to make it super manageable, and it's not going to feel overwhelming, because if you spend like a lot of the time during your day doing outreach in just a few days, it can be more overwhelming than just doing a little bit each and every day. And the numbers are going to add up really fast, and you're just going to hop on so many calls that usually, like if your portfolio is good, your schedule is going to be fully booked in just a matter of weeks.
So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please leave a thumbs up. This really motivates me to create more content. It also helps with the YouTube algorithm. And if you have any questions regarding LinkedIn and lead generation in general, feel free to leave a comment below. I always try to reply. And yeah, guys, if you are interested in more of these kind of videos, and especially UI UX design videos, I also do UI UX design software tutorials on my channel. I have over 200 videos, so feel free to check it out and subscribe and turn that bell notification on in order to receive the notification of the video whenever it's posted. So this is it for this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.